Hello, I've moved on to the next part of my holiday now. I'm at Loch Lomond, if that's how you pronounce it, I've no idea. Not far from Callander, where I'm going to be staying. I'm killing a bit of time before I'm allowed in the B&B, so I've just come for a little walk along the shore of this very nice loch actually. I've stopped here briefly once before when I was driving towards Fort William, and I always thought I'd like to come back. It looks beautiful. Good morning. I'm out on the travels again. This time we're going to somewhere local to Callander called Bracklin Falls. I've walked from the B&B. Now I did have a wander up here last night, and it was very impressive. The falls were. They'll even be better after tomorrow because it's going to be a washout tomorrow, rain all day. So I think Monday or Sunday afternoon even they should be flowing really well. But on the way up and the way down on here yesterday, I was amazed at the woodland. Offers a lot of opportunities for woodland photography in the right conditions. I'm a bit out of breath at the moment walking up this steep hill, but I'm feeling a lot better as well, which is good. Still got a cough, but not feeling like death warmed up anymore. But yeah, the woodland here is fantastic. I'm having some fun with this. The water isn't flowing brilliantly, but it's good enough. I've been taking some shots with and without the polarizing filter. I don't really need to use any other filters because I don't like really long shutter speeds. Plus I think this bridge is a bit too shaky. I think it would show movement if I used a longer shutter speed than I'm using at the moment. But yeah, it's fantastic. So I spent a bit of time photographing the falls. The pictures I've got look decent in camera. I'll just have to wait and see what they look like on the bigger screen. But I'm now walking the Bracklin Falls Loop, I think it's known as, and it's involved quite a bit of climbing. So I've just had to keep stopping. I mean, I could push myself, but as I'm fighting infection, getting over this lurgy, I don't want to be stupid. So I'm just taking it easy, having a leisurely day and just enjoying the views now. Any more pictures I see and get are a bonus. I'm not going to put pressure on myself, I'm just going to enjoy myself. A bit off topic, but I've just reminded myself about the wildlife sightings I got up in the Cairngorms. I had quite a few firsts. Obviously a golden eagle, which was absolutely fantastic. White-tailed eagle as well, which was flying near a buzzard and made the buzzard look like a sparrow. It was ridiculous. I saw a hen harrier hunting. I haven't seen that before. Crested tit, I must have got, well, I counted at least 12. I think there's more than that. And I did actually get my first sighting of a pine marten, but I don't think that counts because it was roadkill, unfortunately. But it's absolutely fantastic up in the Cairngorms for wildlife. I was very impressed. Well, as you can clearly see, today is the washout day. Now, I've been very lucky with the weather on this holiday. It is literally just today that's like this. It's utterly miserable. But I'm determined to enjoy this walk. I've got my waterproofs on. And, well, as they say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just inappropriate clothing. And if I keep telling myself that, I might actually believe it eventually. Bloody hell, that's a steep climb, especially when you're recovering from the lurgy. Walking up to Dunmore Fort. I didn't stop for a breather that time either. Whew. But yeah, view's aren't too bad. This is quite eerie actually. Beautiful. So I believe this is Samson's putting stone. I wouldn't want to try and shot put it. When I was taking this shot the other day, I was longing for some misty conditions, but we've got some. Well, I'm like a kid in a playground this morning. We've got misty woodland and we've got the waterfalls flowing brilliantly. On my last full day, I'm getting a bit sad, but I'm also really enjoying myself. I've had a great day so far. The morning was spent in that misty woodland close to Callander and Bracklin Falls, and I've had a drive out to Loch Katrine, and it's stunning. So I better give you the verdict on this holiday. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I don't think the videos are going to come out as well as I'd hoped, but they have been a bit of an afterthought, to be honest. I don't know yet if it's going to be one big video or two separate videos. I'd like it to be two separate videos, but there might not be enough material for that. But Scotland is just stunning. There's parts of England and Wales which are maybe equally as stunning, but Scotland's just got so much more of it. You know, it's so vast, it's so varied. The autumn colours this time of year are just, never seen anything like it. And I don't mind admitting, I like to think myself as a bit of a tough guy. Well, not really, that's a joke. But it does get me quite emotional just standing and looking at these incredible views. And the wildlife sightings I had as well, that got me a bit emotional. It's hard to explain to somebody who isn't wired that way, really, I think. But I'll be sad to be going back, but I'm, you know, I've got to go and earn a living so I can come back again. But bloody hell, this is stunning. Just can't get my head around it.